What is up, guys? It's Nick P here, and today we are sim trading. May or may not be the last day. We'll see. If we blunder today, then we will continue sim trading because I think it's really about the journey. I read a quote this morning, which I'll share with you in a bit. But please take a look at that screen and let's get right into this day. You. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, sorry. It's easier to manifest a journey than it is a destination. And I'll read the description. It says, I used to think happiness was a destination as a result of goals and achievements. Never have I been more wrong. This is by David Meltzer. Kind of like a Gary V. It says different things in a different way, which I appreciate. Variety, I guess. I focus on my ideas changed as I received more clarity on how exactly to reach your potential happiness, purpose, and fulfillment. I focus every day on consistently and persistently enjoying the pursuit of my potential. As a result, I've achieved destinations more rapidly and accurately than I have ever thought possible. Start small, lower the bar, and build momentum. When you do this for a minimum amount of time every single day, destination will come, which I'm not too worried about. Like, destination will come. Well, I guess I am. I really guess I am. Yeah, and I really want to enjoy the process of day trading instead of I have to have this right now. I have to have this instead of or developing the strat so that we can enjoy it when we take a position instead of like why or like throwing a fit every time we lose. And I guess that comes with finding a good strategy and then knowing why we get stepped out or why we're losing and appreciating the loss there because knowing we're gonna make it up. I think if we can just get to a place where we don't have to beat ourselves over the head, man, why did we take that trade? Oh man, we shouldn't have moved our stop. Oh, why did we buy instead of sell? Why didn't we stick to the strat? And I think learning that journey and practicing and getting ourselves into that position is really gonna make us actually like the journey and love the journey instead of what the actual goal is, because then at that point I'd be happy with trading like 4 contracts on the micro Nasdaq, you know, and like enjoying, wow, like this is so fun building the account at a very slow pace, but yet enjoying it. I think I would rather get to that spot instead of beating myself over the head and for the next year or two for not understanding day trading and throwing all my money down the drain. So I think that's why we may or may not stick to sim trading just depending on how this day goes. If we completely blunder and we're still in that state of we have no idea, and like, you know, like we were a couple of videos where the title is like I think we're like, oh, impatient, right? Yeah, if we can get out of that state, I think Like we'll find some sort of peace and enjoyment that that we used to have of day trading, and sometimes we still have. But yeah, I feel like sim trading is gonna really help us, you know, appreciate the strategy. I think what it is. All right, as we're talking, we got a setup here. We have a double top, not much volume on that double top, but double top nonetheless. Let's go for confirmation on that double top. Oof. Usually double tops don't really count, but it is after 8:30, but we should have waited for some volume there. All right, full loss. Yeah, it's just a double top. Usually an uptrend, when you have a double top, you get like you need some other confirmation instead of just a double top, because it could still just be a two-legged move in that direction. And yeah, then again, something like that might happen. Now I'm debating, do we take the second entry next? Was it evidence or actual resistance? Tested 3 times. Kind of a triple top as well. That's one reason I put that by there. So we're gonna count this as actual resistance, plus it's kind of that third test. So maybe we did break out of it. That would be the sell if we were in the trade, and it looks like we might have gotten stepped out. So yeah, the buy was correct. Is this a test, or do we continue this? I think we continue. I think. Hope we're not wrong. Come on. Hey, I would put it down here, but think of whether or not this trade works. There. Minimize. Still think a lot of people are trying to short it, that's why. We also went long. Just leave your stop where it is. Alright, that's gonna make me wanna go for some profit. Like, one tick. If it's within a point, okay, I'll take a small. Or a small win. Yeah. Only if it's within a point of like reaching it. If it's over a point, we'll leave that stop where it is down here. But yeah, good read. The reason we went for a continuation, even though you have this high already, it's very close to this and being a test to this, especially with that massive wick and the body closing below that price level. I never even realized that. I just came up with that right now. Put a bar level closing below that, which could make it a test instead of a push to. But either way, it could be a push to, but in this case I think it's a close and test right there. And so that high doesn't really count as the high. So now this is the high. So now we don't want to continue that if without any other, you know, like other things to say, you know, because there's a million things that go to a trade. But basically that is we can no longer continue it because of the high. It's not the high, you know. Of course we could continue it for other reasons, but we'll buy, not necessarily continue, because this is the continuation pattern of our strategy at least. So yeah, so we continue that because that high is actually its own high. It's the first high after this breakout, even because we're considering this as the test of that level. So good trade, good freaking trade, mate. And this one this one though we left our low below that, then we would have got it, but I don't want to do that. We'll take those L's. On 20%. That's all you got, stock market. I was right. Hope I don't do that. You better do that when I have actual money, cause I was right. Get it? Cause like I was right. The market better do that to me. I don't know. You know, I'm trying to be like threatening to the market. Like I know I was going that direction, but you stopped me out by a couple ticks. Imp. Not the greatest push down, but a push. 2 bars push. Got lower and then lower again. Okay, that's a pretty decent push. Decent. Better than it was earlier. Do we draw this trend line? I don't think so. I think this is a bit too big of a spike. Oh, in the trade. That low is pretty low. We could have exited there actually, but I was a little distracted. We should probably do that now. Okay. Tiny loss. But that's exactly where I would have placed it, just because I know for a fact if it breaks above this high, it's gonna keep pushing up. Good minimization though. Good minimization. Great minimization. That's actually pretty freaking good. How many? Less than a point, wasn't it? Oh, that's 2 points there. So, $10, not too bad. Decent minimization. Decent. Wait, no, $4, not $10, $4. I thought each point was $5. But that's the ES market. This is still or we don't really have a high to put this above, but we're exiting right there anyway. Push. Did we have left it up there? Good exit. Good minimization. 2, 4, 6, 8. Push up. Okay. Is that 2 ticks? Where did we enter? Here at 25. Oh, yeah. Great minimization. Decent minimization. Good minimization. Good minimization. Could be the trend line in here. Could have been that. Looks like it was rightly so. I didn't think we could draw this trend line because I thought this was just a bit too much of a spike. But you can clearly see it, that those three tests being tested right there. So that after that test, overall trend is down. Go for that buy. Testing that, you wanna keep buying, bouncing off of there. So I guess this spike is okay because it's not, even though it is a spike, it still has a tendency of a trend. And I don't know, it just seems like a good trend. It's kind of weird to explain the way it I guess the up and down motion, the test, the bounce, two-legged pullback, bounce, two-legged move. It just looks like the correct trend, especially after that spike and into this channel. So yeah, and you could see that confirmation by the outbreak, the retest of yeah, but -7, but 3 losses, 1 win. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I mean, does minimus, like, what? Minimization. Come on, man. Popping off, dude. We are not. But damn, bro. 3 losses? I'm not so like much amazed by us getting 3 losses. I'm amazed by the fact that we got 3 losses and it's only -7 and 1 winner, bro. We would probably call it right here and call it for the day because 3 losses are unacceptable compared to 1 loss. If we had 2 wins, I mean compared to 1 win, if we had 2 wins and 3 losses, I would be okay with it because we would still be in the green and that's acceptable. You know, it's almost 50% trading, but right now we're at 25% trade, and due to the fact that trend line we just didn't want to implement it. But you can see on the minute chart, it's clear as day. It looks great. So that spike in channel was real, and you want to go for those bars. Of course, we wouldn't get in that last trade that we just took because we would go for 4 points, but the one right before it, we would get in that buy, and that would have worked. Yeah. Alright, spent some time with the kids upstairs, but we got a nice 2-leg. Now we just sat down. Looks like it could potentially be an overall downtrend, but let's go ahead and draw this trend line real quick. A little bit of a trend line, but kind of pushing it, so maybe we won't even stick to it. Looks like overall trend could potentially be down here. Yeah. What? Okay. Can you just give him stuff first? Just give Nate. I'll feed Stella. Should be an overall downtrend. Could be a 3 bounce here, but kind of pushing it. Let's go 25. So definitely be a 20% if we do get stopped out here. Could be a level of resistance, but even if it is, we're still going for the buy to declare an overall downtrend. Sheesh. Oops. What just happened? We got in that trade a little bit too early. Little worse entry, but go ahead, stick with it. Entry was supposed to be 25, so 3 ticks off. 3 ticks lower here. 1, 2, 3. We'll leave that where it is. This is all supposed to be 1, 2, 3. We'll leave that where it is as well. I was looking at Stella. Gulp. Leaving that stop where it is. Technically it's supposed to be 3 lower, so right here I think. We push up decently high, maybe back to this side. We'll go ahead and move this stop right here. If no, most definitely get stopped out here. Push up more, tiny bit more, up to here, and then we'll go ahead and drop this guy. Okay, there we go, there we go. I like it. I'll take it. Alright. Decent minimization. So our normal scalp would be right here, 3 ticks. Loot, high 25, right here. Are you sharing, Chacho? Oh, okay, yeah, don't give her markers. Lala. Get stopped out here, I'm okay with it. Decent minimization. Most likely push down and then push up. It's doing that higher, lower. Might do the lower. Well, who knows? Kind of like what I was doing here, trying to stop everybody out before going into a direction. Giving a ton of consolidation here. Leave that stop where it is. Don't even move it. Not even until, just until we get into the 1 point area, then we could go for like a 1 point scalp just to break even on after fees. Alright, I'm back. Got it cleaned up some ants, so ants. Alrighty. Might pause it just for time's sake. It doesn't look like we'll be reaching that high anytime soon, so I'm pretty close to the stop, so we'll just chill for a bit. Starting to pick up volume, volatility, and skadoosh. Alright. Well, let's see, was that bad minimization? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop is here-ish because of that slippage. Okay, hold on. Oh. Alright, good minimization. Looks like it was an overall uptrend. So? No way. Even then, I would skip about right there. Probably. I'm gonna go ahead and call it enter. This is the only one I'm okay with getting stepped out on. All the rest, that one, okay, 20% again. That one we got. This one we should have drew out that trend line. We're all downtrend. Go for that buy. Continue that, or not get that trade. Doing first entry. 2 huge moves, but I think it was still an overall downtrend. It's just a matter of didn't get it. Just didn't get it. Could have been another 20%er, but that minimization really helped, I think. 4 losses, 1 winner, only -13. Come on, that's not even 1 loss, you know. So now it's a game of who has the most evidence. Most recent big move. I think it's an overall downtrend. I'll buy. Could also buy here. The swing high first. I think at this point it's still could have been an uptrend there. Oh, there. Now we'll place it back. Close to the step out, but I also think we might be wrong here because there was actually 3 legs up. We don't consider that anymore, really. It is a 2. We don't do the whole, oh, it's 3 legs. We wrote that down saying that wasn't a thing anymore, so maybe it is an overall downtrend. Go for that buy and that swing high first entry. Swing high first buy. Well, I guess we'll just see what happens here and then just analyze it afterwards. As of right now, it looks like a downtrend to me, especially with a little bit of a bounce off of there, a little bit more evidence. There's not much support here to declare an uptrend, but of course we could be wrong. Alright, guess we could save ourselves some ticks here. That's the furthest we're going. Alright, we still wouldn't have got. Okay, now we would have. Oh, it looks like a sell. All obvious sell. But even then, we probably would get stopped out here as well. We went for the non-obvi. Actually, maybe not. We may not have moved our stop there. Let's see where our entrance would have been. Right here. Actually, we probably would have gotten stopped out. How far did it come? Jesus. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's hard to say. We might have gotten stopped out here, but we might have left it out there as well because only 3 points. Alright, but that is the full loss. Okay, so it seems like it might have been an uptrend. We could have taken into consideration there was a level of resistance here, and we broke out of it, declaring an overall uptrend. Two-legged correction. Yeah, that could have been it. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. One leg up, two leg up, three leg up, and then we broke above that level of resistance. Man. Oh man, oh man. Alright, could be a bad. Let's not take that. I kinda want to though. Alright, kind of the same scenario, but this one didn't break above this resistance as high, so it could be still a downtrend here. Means this buy could potentially be correct. There's still our signal bar. I think this will definitely be the last trade of the day. It's nice that the last trade of the day is at 10 o'clock, meaning there's plenty of trades here. Well, at least we know the buy was the correct option. Actually, we don't know because it could sell here still too. Wouldn't be in the trade. But if this breaks above, we are exiting this. Skirt. Alright, I think this may be a downtrend here. Good amount of test here. Did keep pushing higher though. That's the only concern, but it could be a level of resistance. Let's see if we were to add some psychology into this. Right, huge push down. Okay, major push down. We did that other what is it, psychoanalysis on a similar trade like this, but the only difference with this spike is that it doesn't have the trend to back it up, like we did in that last trade, because we had the spike, but it didn't fully correct the spike, so it was still an uptrend. Or I think in the other time it was a downtrend. It was a reverse. This spike flipped. But in this case, we don't have that trend to back up the upside here. We have the trend backing up the downside. So we can imagine people correcting this, or yeah. Wait, why is that a buy stop? That's supposed to be a sell stop. Trying to correct this, and then noticing the weakness, especially with that bar there on the minute chart, and potentially. So it looks like if we were buying, we would be in the trade right now. And let's see if we could still get in the sell. Oh, ¿quieres ese? Where did you get this, man? Alright, we're in this trade, leaving that stop where it is. That's gonna hold it. Good push. I don't want to minimize this just because there's still a chance it'll consolidate here and then stop people out who also have this high here as well. And then it might continue down. Come on, okay, we're one tick away, so we're gonna move our stop to break even. Literally one tick away. Come on, we're at break even now. We're not letting it come back. Actually, we could probably just leave it at this high right here. Give it some room to breathe, because this is not too bad. This is only 2 points, $4. Nice. Goal. Let's go. So good trading. good trading. A ton of trades, but that minimization really helped. I mean, oh my goodness, that minimization helped a lot. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let this sit by for a while. I gotta edit a wedding video, but if more trades pop up, good trades at least, not like it has to be good, then we'll take it. Like, this is the greatest second entry I've ever seen. It's downtrend. Great 2-legged move. Yeah.